1, 2, 3. We start up. Already we are late, Manoj.
Yes, Guruji.
Where were we last time?
We didn't complete 14th chapter, Guruji. We are still in 14th.
Okay. Which page? Okay, very easy. I will then how is Manoj? How is your child?
Yes, Guruji, she is fine.
Now how old? 3 months?
About 5 months, Guruji.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah.
बेटा मम्मा को भी चाहिए ना लो
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Not easy, huh, Pallavi?
No.
So the expansion of
There's certain powers in the Lord of Sham. But even though so many expansions are there, Krishna is called the supreme personality. Not very important, but just technically. And there is a particular name for it.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhava. Okay. Ayana means source of knowledge. We stopped there last time. I'll look for that line. Ayana means source of knowledge. We compared those 7 qubits we were discussing.
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah, Ayana. We were on this page. Chalo. We start from here.
Yes, Guruji. Okay.
Anything conductor of metal energy is temporary, everything conductor of spiritual energy is eternal. We start from this. Yes. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 ठीक है. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
How many times you did? 3 or 4?
4 times, Guruji.
I always forget to count. It's supposed to be nothing bad in doing 4, but okay.
Okay.
Chalo, you read. You read Manu.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see?
Yes, I can see you, Prabhuji. Krishna. Lord Brahma reconfirmed his statement establishing Krishna as the original Narayana. He said that the gigantic, universal body is still resting on the water known as Garbhodaka. He spoke as follows: This, uh, this gigantic body of the universe is another manifestation of your energy on account of his resting on the water. This universal form is also Narayana, and we are all within the womb of this Narayana form. I see your different Narayana forms everywhere. I can see you on the water. I can feel you within my heart, and I can also see you before me now. You are the original Narayana. My dear Lord, in this incarnation, you have proved that you are the supreme controller of Maya. You remain within the cosmic manifestation, and yet the whole creation is within you. This fact has already been proved by you when you exhibited the whole universal creation within your mouth before your mother Yashoda. By your inconceivable potency of Yog Maya, you can make such things effective without external help.
Chalo, let us understand this much.
Yes.
So he is the original Narayana, therefore Krishna is also called, we can also call him Adi Narayana. He is the origin of Narayana. Most of the people, their understanding is that Vishnu has many incarnations and Krishna is one of them. Correct?
Yes. We do.
General understanding of Hindus is that, like that. But actually, strictly speaking, it is not true, because Krishna is the origin of Narayana. This is revealed in Bhagavatam. Ete chamsa kalapamsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. In the first canto of Bhagavatam, Brahma gives list of 23 incarnations. And then after giving the list, he says, please wait a minute. You have read the portion, Manoj?
Which canto, Prabhuji?
First canto, third chapter.
First canto, yes, I've read. Yeah.
That there, no, then after listing the 23 incarnation, he says that Krishna is not one of the incarnations, he is the origin.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji.
Ete chamsa kalapamsa, you can check out. There is a third
Yes.
chapter, Krishna is the source of all incarnation. That is the main theme. And there it says that,
Krishna's
uh,
to Bhagavan.
Krishna's
Yes.
So by that, and also we know, because the sweetest form of Krishna, but basically there is no difference in Krishna and Narayana and Vishnu. God cannot be two, it is one. But then there are different features of the Lord where different moods are there. Okay, and predominantly every mood there is love for the devotees, but then Krishna is in, has also varieties. Like sometimes he's in a protection mood, Narsimha. He's in Maryada Purushottam mood, Lord Rama. So devotees can get attached to whatever they like. But accepted, but sweetest form is Krishna's form. Therefore, the name itself is Krishna. It attracts by all these qualities. And it is said, compared to Narayana, Krishna shows 4 qualities which are even Narayana does not show. So Narayana Krishna is same, but in Narayana form, it does not show 4 features. And what are the 4 features?
Narayana form does not.
But Narayana does not do, but Krishna does 4 things. The same person, but in the Narayana form,
Yes.
it doesn't do.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Guess?
Not able to recollect, Prabhuji. I'm sure I've heard it, but sorry.
Okay. The 4 things are, number 1 is that Narayana is 4 things. Yeah, Krishna plays flute. Narayana does not play flute.
Root.
And Krishna's flute playing is not ordinary. It's very sound of a sweet kirtan. Number 2 is Krishna has very loving pastime with his devotees. But Narayana pastime, there is a gap with the devotees. And Krishna has very, very sweet devotees to have such pastimes. When Narayan devotees keep at distance, he doesn't have such sweet devotees. He has sweet
Yeah.
devotees, but Krishna's devotees excel them also.
Mhm.
Because pastime is not one way, it's both ways.
Mm.
So Krishna's pastime is relishable because he's special and even his devotees are special. They're very, very advanced. So advanced that they don't even know Krishna is God. They are made to forget. Narayana
Yeah.
devotees are very conscious he is God. Just like you go to Tirupati Balaji, that's a Narayana
Mm.
manifestation. Always with the
Yeah.
gap and respect you have to stand. But Krishna, he allows, not for us. Presently we are worshipping Krishna also as Narayana. Radha Krishna as Lakshmi Narayana. But later we worship Krishna as Krishna. And Krishna allows you to become very intimate. Okay? So the fourth thing is Krishna's beauty excels even Narayana's beauty. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Now let us see what are the four things.
Shall I continue reading, Prabhuji?
No. What are the four things? You tell me.
Oh, yes. So Krishna plays flute, and Krishna has loving pastimes with the devotees,
Very, very intimate.
right? Yeah, and Krishna has um, very close devotees.
Correct. Which facilitate these pastimes. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. And the fourth one is
His beauty.
his beauty. Yeah.
Is
Yes.
too beautiful. Even Narayana gets stunned when he sees Krishna. My God, it's so beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're still resting in the water, Garbhodaka. Okay. So it's like there are two bodies. One body is the Mahavishnu, from which the universe comes. You know the three Vishnus, no? Garbhodaksha
Garbhodakshai.
Vishnu,
Yeah.
Garbhodaksha Vishnu, and Shirodaksha Vishnu.
Shirodaksha Vishnu. Yes,
So the
Prabhuji.
universal body resting in the water known as Garbhodaka is what
Garbhodaka.
follows. On account of resting on the water, universal form is also Narayana. Okay. And we are all within the womb of Narayana form. I see different Narayana forms everywhere. Okay. There is one more. You can derive this Narayana in so many ways. Correct?
Hmm.
That's why we did last time. Nara means the living entities, shelter for the living entities. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Ayana means source of knowledge, the resting
Those.
place for all the
Yeah.
living entities. See, Ayana means
Resting place for.
see Nar. The word Nar means aggregate total of all the living entities. Okay. Chalo, it's going on. There was the birth was from the lotus flower, Narayana, Swarna, and three these planetary system merge into water time. At that time, the Narayana lies on the water and gradually the lotus flower naturally come to the mother. Because the Lord is resting to all the living entities after dissolution of the universe, is called Narayana. Correct? All the
Yes,
living
Prabhuji.
entities enter Narayana, Garbhodaksha. Nara means the aggregate total of all the, and Ayana means the resting from Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Narayana resting place on that water. The resting place of all the creatures. Okay, so we can derive this word in many, many ways. Okay. Did you say? So Brahma was able to see him on the water. Because he can see that. Brahma is able to see darshan of the Lord. He can see the Lord within his heart, and he can see him before him.
Yes,
Brahma is
Prabhuji.
very advanced spiritually, so he had three darshans in front of him. One is the Garbhodaksha Vishnu, who is his father and mother. Correct? He was born from him. That is one he sees. Other he sees in the heart. Third he's seeing in front of him. So he's in a great trouble. So he's saying, okay, you're original now. Chalo, this one is understood. My dear Lord, in the incarnation, you prove that you have supreme control of Maya, remain in the cosmic earth, the whole creation is within you. This fact is already proved by you. When you exhibited the whole universe creation within your mouth before your mother Yashoda. ठीक है ना? You said that you showed the whole universe within your mouth. So you
Yes,
remain
Guruji.
within the cosmic manifestation, yet the whole creation is within you. It's a contradiction. But Krishna is like that.
Hmm.
The whole universe is inside Krishna. At the same time, Krishna enters the universe. He can do that contradictory things.
Yes.
So you can make all this thing happen with the help of yoga. Yes, continue, my dear Lord Krishna.
My dear Lord Krishna, the whole cosmic manifestation that we are visualizing at present is all within your body. Yet I am seeing you outside, and you are also seeing me outside. How can such things happen without being influenced by your inconceivable energy?
Correct, understood.
Yes, Ravi.
Everything is inside you. At the same time, I am seeing you outside. Okay. And you're also seeing me outside, all can think without influence by your whole universe is within the womb of Krishna. Krishna can enter that womb also. Yeah, continue.
Lord Brahma stressed herein
You
that.
understood what is the meaning of that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You are
Yeah.
seeing me outside, I am seeing you outside. How does it mean? That means you are
First,
within the cosmos. At the same time, you are outside the cosmos. Correct? The
yes,
cosmos
Prabhuji.
is within you. At the same time, you are outside the cosmos. Correct?
Yeah.
The whole cosmos is inside Krishna, but still he's
Yes.
seeing Krishna outside the cosmos, independent.
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, continue.
Lord Brahma stressed herein that without accepting the inconceivable energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one cannot explain things as they are. He continued, My dear Lord, leaving aside all other things and just considering today's happenings, what I have seen are they not all are they not all due to your inconceivable energies? First of all, I saw you alone. Thereafter, you expanded yourself as your friends, the calves, and all the existence of Vrindavana. Then I saw you and all the boys as 400 Vishnus, and they are being worshipped by all elements and all demigods, including myself. Again, they all became cowherd boys, and you remained alone as you were before. Does this not mean that you are the Supreme Lord Narayana, the origin of everything, and from you everything emanates, and again everything enters unto you, and you remain the same as before?
Strange that without accepting the personality of God, one cannot explain things. This is a very, very, very important line. Without accepting the inconceivable personality of God, correct?
Yes, Ravi.
One cannot explain things as they are. It's a very, very important. You understand?
Yes, Ravi.
That's amazing. Just give me one. Somebody wants to join. Where are people today? Preeti is traveling. She is going for a job interview. And last time I thought less people will come because
Yes, Ravi.
Chalo. Hey Krishna. Oh. Cleaning. Today, you know that yesterday was a time that's called Gundicha Marjana.
Yes.
You
Yes,
heard about
Prabhuji.
that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Basically, that is the day Jagannatha deity goes from the main temple to the Gundicha temple, correct? For 1 week.
Hmm.
So devotees go and clean the Gundicha temple before the Lord arrives. So because it is locked for the whole year, generally there is nothing going on there much, correct? The place
Ji,
needs to be
Prabhuji.
clean. So Lord Chaitanya
Hmm.
personally went to clean the temple. That is called
Yeah.
Gundicha Mardana. So that's how it is said we should clean our heart also. But heart is external, at least internal. We can clean we can clean, what do you
Yes.
say? We can clean the temple. So
Yes.
it's going on, no end. So much dust is there, which you do
Yeah.
not know. Who cleans at your home? Your wife?
We both do, Prabhuji. Yes.
Keep cleaning?
Yes,
No
she's
dust in your house?
a lot of dust.
Never ending business.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So this is a very important line. Without accepting the inconceivable, one cannot explain things as they are. That's what the scientists do. They avoid this. What they do? They avoid this principle that a Lord is inconceivable. But they end up making, very funny theories, which are all look very funny.
Hmm.
Accidentally, life came into being. Accidentally, species are formed. It's all very funny. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So if they have to say, the power of the chance is so much that suddenly life came into being. So somewhere they're putting unlimited inconceivable energy, somewhere. And we as devotees, we put it where? We put it Krishna.
Hmm.
Correct? You got it?
Yes,
Somebody
Prabhuji.
asks you how it happened. And this is very reasonable because a person can be inconceivable, but accident cannot be inconceivable. It's like you can say somebody sang very wonderfully. Oh, wow. He's inconceivable. He sings so beautiful. Correct? But you
Hmm.
cannot say suddenly some rocks fell and beautiful sound came. That looks nonsense. Just like a board
Yes.
is there. Now you have a notice board in your college office. So you can
Yes,
make
Prabhuji.
nice designs on the notice board. Correct? That is
Hmm.
possible. But to
Yeah.
say accidentally it will happen that nice design came on, that looks impossible.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Definitely a conscious person can do much more magical thing than blind energy. So we are on the safer side, even to begin with pure logic. Correct?
Hmm.
What do you say? A software program is being made in a company. A blind accident and some electric shocks making a software program is impossible.
No, Prabhuji.
But Hana?
Yeah.
But it is,
Yeah.
but an engineer can do something very wonderful that is conceivable, correct? So
Yes.
always it is better to go on a personality and say whatever has happened, we see beautiful creation. Now you cannot just understand. Just like the Lord is sitting in your heart. Now how can you understand knowledge? It's very
Yes,
difficult.
Prabhuji.
How is he
Hmm.
sitting? Where is he situated? And what I am doing, what is he doing? What is he thinking about me? He's smiling always, but I do so many funny things. That means he always loves me. How do I serve him? Correct?
Hmm. Yeah.
So without accepting the inconceivable energy of Supreme Personality Godhead, one cannot explain things as they are. You
Ah.
cannot understand things without explaining, without understanding Krishna is inconceivable. Very, very important. Okay? So devotee is always, oh, how did Krishna do that? Inconceivable. You think the Gopas understood how Krishna lifted the mountain? No. How did Krishna do it? Wonderful. And
Inconceivable.
actually, our hero that we try to create in our movies and everywhere, he is inconceivable. You see what he does? Some 100 people are there in front of him. Alone, he'll beat everybody.
Yeah.
Correct? He'll jump, dum man. And I say, how can he do? Okay, inconceivable. He's inconceivable. Correct? They try to create a hero
Right.
which is inconceivable. But actually, that we have in our heart a space for one inconceivable hero. And that is actually Krishna. So those who
Hmm.
are fortunate, they put Krishna there and they get spiritual return. So you have to put faith somewhere, correct? They get spiritual
Yes.
returns, so you feel blissful, you feel happy, you feel hopeful, whole life gets a meaning. But people, what they do, some cricketer, some film star, they'll make him inconceivable. What's the use? He's a degraded, animal. Why you are putting your heart there? Okay? What do you say? Anna?
Yes,
So
Rohit.
that feature we have, that we accept somebody, we just bow down to that person. Oh, he's a boss, he's a guru. We say that no among friend circle also. We just
Yes.
can't match him. He's inconceivable. You know, we tend to do that, but finally we understand actually he's conceivable. He's not
Yeah.
inconceivable, and he cannot do anything wonderful. We can also do that, but Krishna's activity you can never imitate. Just like the Brahma is stunned now, you know, he's stunned. Can Brahma understand what Krishna did? It's beyond his capacity to understand what Krishna did. Correct? He
Yes.
expanded to so many Narayana forms who became all the coward boys and who became all the correct. It is inconceivable. But Brahma, for even Brahma, it is inconceivable. So who are we? Okay. It's
Yes.
a very nice point. Good meditation. Leaving aside all things, just consider it could happen. What I have seen as a not due to inconceivable. First of all, I saw you alone. Then you became so many friends, calves. Then I saw all the boys, the 400 Vishnu. They are being worshipped by elements and all demigod, including myself. Then they all became coward boys and remained alone as you were before. Does it mean that you are the supreme Lord Narayana? Origin everything from you, everything emanates. So he saw so many Narayanas coming out of Krishna. So he's saying, understood, you are Krishna. You are origin of even Narayana. Because actually Brahma knows whom? Brahma knows Narayana. He keeps meeting him every day. He doesn't meet Krishna. Krishna meeting is very, very rare. Okay. Persons who are, you read first.
Okay. Persons who are unaware of your inconceivable energy cannot understand that you alone expand yourself as the creator Brahma, maintainer Vishnu, and annihilator Shiva. Persons who are not in awareness of things as they are contemplate that I, Brahma, am the creator, Vishnu is the maintainer, and Lord Shiva is the annihilator. Actually, you are alone, everything, creator, maintainer, and annihilator.
Wait. And I cannot understand you alone expand yourself as greater Brahma. Okay. Yeah, generally, people have an idea. Trimurtis are all independent. Correct?
Mm.
They say
Yes,
Hinduism
please.
means Trimurti, but it's not correct because all the three are finally coming from Krishna. They don't know that.
Yeah.
Correct? All the three are coming from Krishna. You alone expand therefore as Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Correct?
Yes,
Vishnu is same as Krishna, is a plenary expansion, and others are Shiva is half milk, half curd, correct? Partial expansion, and
Mm.
Brahma is the Jiva, Vivanamsha. Persons who are not aware of things as they are contemplate that I, Brahma, is the creator, Vishnu, the maintainer, Lord Shiva, the knitted. Correct? That's what generally people feel.
Yes, please.
Most of the people, their idea of is like that. But you are alone, everything, creator, maintainer, and annihilator. Similarly, you expand into different incarnations. Continue.
Similarly, you expand yourself in different incarnations. Among the demigods, you incarnate as Vamdeva. Among the great sages, you incarnate as Parashurama. Among the human beings, you appear as yourself and Lord Krishna, as Lord Krishna or Lord Rama. Among the animals, you appear as the boar incarnation, and among the aquatics, you appear as the incarnation of fish. And yet you have no appearance. You are always eternal. Your appearance and disappearance are made always are made possible by your inconceivable energy, just to give protection to the faithful devotees and to annihilate the demons. O my Lord, O all-pervading, supreme personality of Godhead, O super soul, controller of all mystic powers, no one can appreciate your transcendental pastimes as they are exhibited within these three worlds. No one can estimate how you have expanded your Yogamaya and your incarnations, and how you act by your transcendental energy. My dear Lord, this whole cosmic manifestation is just like a flashing dream, and its temporary existence simply disturbs the mind. As a result, we are full of an anxiety in this existence. To live within this material world means simply to suffer and to be full of all miseries. And yet, this temporary existence of the material world appears to be pleasing and dear on account of its having evolved from your body, which is eternal and full of bliss and knowledge.
Okay, chalo, let us understand then. Yeah, Yogamaya. ठीक है. You appear as okay. This is clear among the devatas, which is the incarnation. Vaman
Yes.
Deva, correct? He came as the son of Aditi. So all the devatas are coming from Aditi. He came as that. Okay. Among the great sages, Parashuram. Okay. Parashuram was son of Jamadagni. Okay. This is come in Bhagavatam. Among human beings, he appear as yourself. Okay. He comes in his spiritual form from the spiritual world. All are spiritual forms, but it looks exactly as in the spiritual world. Okay. Among the human beings, as Lord Krishna. Among the animals, he appears as boar incarnation. Yes. Among the aquatics, incarnation of fish. So Krishna has taken incarnations among all the different groups of living entities. And sometimes reading this, they feel actually Vedas prove Darwin theory.
Mhm.
Where this nonsense is there. Yeah, earth was covered by water, that time Lord appeared as fish. Then blah, blah, blah. Next. But, it doesn't make same sequence. That is not the only way to explain. Matsya, Kursi, Kurma, Vara looks systematic, but as the that is not true. These incarnations are not only 10. Actually, there are unlimited incarnations of the Lord. Only 10 are mentioned. Correct? There are so many more
Yes.
incarnations of the Lord. Like in Bhagavatam, we read 23. Okay, and Krishna appears and disappears again by what? Inconceivable energy. Therefore, this very important point. Today in the evening class we discussed. The very problem with the Mayavadis is that they project their experience. They're so proud of their experience and what they know on this world, they project on the Lord.
Mm.
Correct? This is wrong.
Yes.
This is wrong. You cannot project because God is inconceivable. And what they cannot project, they just don't understand. You say Krishna has a beautiful spiritual form. You say, I have not seen any spiritual form. But that's your problem. And that's not Krishna's problem. That's your problem. You're limited. So they don't accept. Actually, they don't even accept the Shastra. They so much accept their own observations and their own imaginations. They cannot hear even scripture faithfully. Okay, so where is their question of spiritual advancement? Spiritual advancement only starts when you hear the words of the Shastra faithfully. Correct? Because there is no way you can see Krishna in his Vaikuntha by your own effort. It's revealed to you. It's a revealed knowledge. Correct?
Yes.
So just to give your inconceivable energy, just give protection to the faithful devotees. Correct? So he comes by his inconceivable energy. We cannot calculate how Lord appears within the universe. Yes. Inconceivable energy. So we have to learn actually. We can see the beautiful creation. We can know there is a omnipotent Lord who has done this. But we can just get an idea. He's too powerful. He's a real hero. And he can appear within every universe after creating it. And Krishna keeps coming. Not only as the Purusha avatars we discussed, no? Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Kshirodaksha Mahavishnu. He also comes with various incarnations. Correct? And what is the main purpose of the incarnation? Paritranaya, sadhuna, vinashaya, dushkritā. So that's what it says. Give protection to the faithful devotee and lead the demons. See, in this book, Krishna book, very uniquely, Prabhupada doesn't quote shlokas. You see that? But he's translating shlokas, you can know, if you know the shlokas. Because he wants to make it a comfortable reading, this book. But at the same time, even though he made it a reading book, he has not avoided philosophy. Many times, like small children, people say, can I have just stories of Krishna? And some people narrate stories to them. That's all sentimental. We should not avoid philosophy. It's not easy to understand. Janva karma chame divyam, evam saveti tattvataha. With proper understanding, we have to understand Krishna's pastime. Otherwise, what is the use? Just like small child reading some one line. This all Leela can be made in 4 lines, no? Like for small children, we make Krishna books, no cartoon books. Lot of paintings. And did you get those books there in England, Manoj?
Which one, Prabhuji?
Because I'll remember. If I gave to Preeti once. If I remember, I'll send to you. Anytime, let me know. Somebody is going up and down. Somebody is coming. Your friend, somebody from India to England. Okay. Somebody is coming. Let me know. I'll just send some books with small, painting books.
Okay.
And they have nice colorful pictures, so it's easy to explain to children.
Hmm.
Controller of the no one can appreciate your transcendental pastime if they exhibited within the three worlds. It's not easy. Therefore, they are transcendental. Those pastimes are very, very difficult to comprehend with our mundane. You have no experience of those pastimes. You live 200 kilo, you think Krishna can live 250 kilo. When somebody says
Hmm.
Krishna lifted a mountain, you cannot understand. So no one
Hmm.
can estimate. It's beyond, we cannot estimate. How you expanded in Yoga Maya, how you act in your transcendental energy, very difficult. As a result, we are full of anxiety in this existence. To will in this metal world is simply to suffer and to be full of all miseries. Okay, na? To live in the metal world means to suffer and to be full of miseries.
Miseries.
So that's how the nature is a flashing dream and it disturbs our mind. And it's true, no, Manoj. If you look at this world, so much anxiety is there. Huh?
Yes,
In
Prabhuji.
England also, what happened to your Brexit? Your job is secure?
looks secure, Prabhuji.
Nothing is secure in this world. Another Trump will come there. You know. Anyway,
Yeah.
nothing is secure in this world. Prabhupada says we feel secured, but actually we are in a very insecure position. We are in a very dangerous position. Because if you know the functioning of the body, it is just certain tubes where things are moving. Any time, any tube can get blocked and we die. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So many blood vessels are there moving, and then food pipes, this, that, and it's not foolproof. Just like you have a car. And now you know sometimes the car doesn't work, it stops. You can't do anything. You have to go to a mechanic, correct?
Hmm.
So similarly, your body may crash at any time, and then you have no chance to go to a mechanic. You leave the body, correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So as that's how, just like a flashing dream. Nowadays, heart attacks are so common. Tuck. Oh. So actually, if you are realistic, this word is very, very fearful. If you are realistic, you're living in a dream world. It's a different. Oh, I'm fine. Okay, but if you are realistic, actually we are in danger. Prabhupada says that's the difference between a karmi and a bhakta. Any transcendentalist is a Prabhupada says, even other paths like jnana yogis or ashtanga yogis, correct?
Yes.
Prabhupada says the karmis they feel they will never die. That's a normal materialistic people. How they can be so materialistic? They feel they will never die. They feel their idiot scientists will make some kind of new medicine, so they don't have to die. Correct?
Hmm.
That's and devotee means if he is Prabhupada says he will die now.
Yeah.
If
That's
he
good.
will die now, abhi mara main.
Yeah.
Prabhupada says that class is in Hindi. Prabhupada said devotee sota main abhi mara. So then he becomes very serious. He doesn't waste his time in grammar katha. He doesn't waste his time in so many activities. Every moment he sees is used to hear about Krishna. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So yet this temporary appears to be pleasing on account of having evolved from your body, which is eternal and full of bliss and knowledge. Opa, this is very philosophical. Appears to be pleasing on account of having come from. It looks like pleasing. Appears to be pleasing. It's not pleasing. Material world is the imitation of the spiritual world. So it appears to be very attractive. Just like nowadays they made so many, they say, genetically modified things. You get a mango, very nice look, very nice everything. No taste. It's good to
Yeah, bro.
cheat a person and sell. You get banana looking so exotic. No taste.
Yeah.
What did they use? Let it look dirty. But people are more after external appearance today, correct? Everything.
Yeah. And
Just
even
like
the
father. What is there
yeah,
nowadays? Father's Day, Mother's Day, so many things they have created, correct?
yeah,
External
that's right.
appearance, external drama. So much after drama. Where in India, this every day they call. What do you say?
Yeah.
At least in a week, you have one call to your parents, correct? How are you? Is everything fine? Hannah?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
Prabhuji.
account of having been evolved from your body, which is eternal and full of bliss and knowledge. Okay? Yes, so appears to be pleasing. And one of the reason is saying having come from the body of the Lord. This is some very advanced reason. Okay? Okay? Continue.
Yes.
My conclusion is
My conclusion is therefore that you are the
supreme.
Supreme Soul, Absolute Truth, and the Supreme Original Person. And although you have expanded yourself in so many Vishnu forms or in living entities and energies by your inconceivable transcendental potencies, you are the Supreme One without a second. You are the Supreme Super Soul. The innumerable living entities are simply like sparks of the original fire. Your Lordship, the conception of the Super Soul as impersonal is wrongly accepted because I see that you are the original person. A person with a poor fund of knowledge may think that because you are the son of Maharaj Nanda, you are not the original person and you are born just like
They're
a
not
human
the
being.
original person. Yeah.
Oh, you are born just like a, you are not the original person and you are born just like a human being. They are mistaken. You are the actual origin person. That is my conclusion. In spite of your being the son of Nanda, you are the original person, and there is no doubt about it. You are the absolute truth, and you are not of this material darkness. You are the source of original Brahma Jyoti as well as the material luminaries. Your transcendental effulgence is identical with Brahma Jyoti as it is described in the Brahma Samhita. The Brahma Jyoti is nothing but your personal bodily effulgence. There are many Vishnu incarnations and incarnations of your different qualities, but all those incarnations are not on the same level. You are the original lamp. Other incarnations may possess the same candle power as the original lamp, but the original lamp is the
Beginning.
beginning of all light. And because you are not one of the creations of this material world, even after annihilation of this world, your existence as you will continue.
Okay. Now let us just understand this. Okay. My conclusion is therefore Brahma is not concluding. Okay. Let us see how much is the conclusion. His conclusion is also big. We can't even finish today. Brahma is our Parapitama, the best personality in the universe. So prayers, you have
Mhm.
not 20 pages. You have to go till morning, then you can finish. Huh? His conclusion,
Yes.
I thought he's finished now. I tell you, because we are not devotees, we think, yeah, ab ho gaya, na bahut ho gaya. Krishna, your Supreme Lord. Obeisance pay karo. And that's how many people like to read. But you should not do that.
Mm.
You know, there are many meditations on this. You see Prabhupada spend whole night writing all this. You think he's just writing like a joke, correct? No,
Yes, no problem.
it's writing for our good. It is needed. It said we should not avoid philosophy. If you avoid philosophy, our devotion to the Lord becomes very sentimental. Correct?
Mm.
So,
Yes.
to be, if you know, Bhagavad Gita Krishna, Aham sarvasya prabhu matta sarvam pravartate iti mattva bhajante ma bhudabhava samanvitaha. See, it says if you understand that I am the origin of everything, then you become a great devotee. So it helps us to put more faith. Faith gradually grows drop by drop, correct? So we are
Mm.
sitting with great Brahma, so we are helping us. My conclusion, therefore, our conclusion is 20-page conclusion. But I think we will go for another 10 minutes, correct?
Yes.
Therefore, that you are super soul, supreme original person, expanded to so many Vishnu form, but Krishna is the original candle, correct? That example Prabhupada
Mm.
is taking here in this program. Okay? Without a second, so many times people said, Krishna, can you come as my child? So Krishna had to come himself. There is nothing like Krishna, correct?
Mm.
Without a second. Okay? There is nothing second. Nata sama avitakashati. There is nobody equal to Krishna, nobody greater than Krishna. The innumerable living entity. So he is Purushottama, the greatest personality, correct? Krishna. Living entities are like spark. That we understand? No? We are like sparks of the Lord.
Yes.
Sparks out of fire have the same quality like the fire, but in minute. And spark can go inside water and become pus. Same way we can
Mm.
also go to Tamogoda and become pus. Our spiritual capacity is not visible when we go into acute foolishness. Looks like as if we become stone.
Mm.
Innumerable living entities are simply like sparks of the original fire. Your lordship, the conception of supposed impersonal is wrongly accepted of the super soul. Or the super soul is impersonal, is wrongly accepted. Okay, super soul is not impersonal, it's personal. Okay. How do you understand? Super soul is impersonal. See, it's like this. Suppose you're working in your office. Okay. You have to take a leave
Yes.
from the boss. You go with a letter to the boss. The boss may give you leave, may not give you leave. Correct? So there
Yeah.
is Bhagavad Gita says Krishna is sitting in the heart of every living entity. Correct? And
Yes.
Anumanta Upadishta is overseeing everything and he sanctions everything. So he has a signature. Without a signature, you may do a lot of punya activities. Krishna may not give you anything. You may do a lot of devotion service. Krishna may not accept that also. Possible. Right? So in that way we can understand. Impersonal is wrongly because I see that you are original person. The person with the poor fund of knowledge may think that because you are the son of Maharaj Nanda, you are not the original person. Okay? You may get confused. Because he appeared like ordinary child in a village, correct? Therefore Krishna is not original. Okay? They are mistaken. You are actually original person, that is my conclusion. In spite of being son of Nanda, you are the original person, there is no doubt about it. Okay? You are the source of original Brahma Jyoti as well as see. First, we just have to accept what Brahma is saying. We cannot see what he is telling now. We are learning by accepting the authority of Brahma. Brahma is one of the 12 Mahajanas listed in the Bhagavatam authorities. So now we are hearing what Brahma is saying and we are accepting. You understand?
Yes.
There is no doubt about it. You are. Okay? In spite of son of Maharaj Nanda, you are the original person. Okay? This is very funny, no? Krishna appeared as a small child of Nanda Maharaj. So it looks like he gave birth to him. But actually, the story is something different. Krishna does not even belong to this world. He came from the spiritual world. And he was not born to Nanda, he was born to Vasudeva. But how? He came in the heart of Vasudeva, then heart of Devaki, then he came out. How is this birth understandable? So this is very difficult to understand. Okay, so Krishna can expand himself and appear anywhere, even though he remains always in the spiritual world.
Yes.
It's not that Krishna is doing pastime here and now spiritual world Lord is not there. No. He expands. You're the source of material darkness, you're the source of original Brahma Jyoti, the transcendental effulgence is Brahma Jyoti. Brahma Jyoti is nothing but a personal bodily effulgence. There are many Vishnu incarnations of your different qualities, but all these incarnations are not as the same level. Makes sense, no? They're not at the same level. They're the original lamp. They are actually, just like we are from one lamp, you can light 100 lamps. The 100 lamps are compared to Vishnu. But then the Vishnu may not show same powers as Krishna. Okay, that's separate, but potentially it has the same. Because it is the same person. It's not that it has less. But it doesn't show because it's a different mood. Same candle. So it may possess the same candle power. Or still the original lamp is the beginning of all light. Krishna is the origin of all the candles, all the Vishnus. Okay? And because you're not creation, even after the annihilation of the world, your existence will continue. So before creation, Krishna is there. So Krishna is not part of the material world. Before the creation of material world, Krishna existed. Creation means there was a creator. Creator, that means he was existed before the creation happened. So he's spiritual. Some logic I'm using. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Because you are one of the creation, after the annihilation of the world, your existence will continue. Because you are not part of the material world, you are outside. You created the material world, so you are not material. Okay. Chalo, continue.
Because you are the original person, you are therefore described in the Gopala Tapani, the Vedic Upanishad, as well as the Brahma Samhita as Govindam Adi Purusham. Govinda is the original person, the cause of all causes. In the Bhagavad Gita also, it is stated that you are the source of all the Brahma, you are source of the Brahman effulgence. No one should conclude that your body is like an ordinary material body. Your body is Akshara, indestructible. The material body is always full of threefold miseries, but your body is Sachidananda Vigraha, full of being, bliss, knowledge, and eternality. You are also Niranjana because your pastimes as the little son of Mother Yashoda or the Lord of the Gopis are never contaminated by the material qualities. And although you exhibited yourself in so many cowherd boys, calves, and cows, your transcendental potency is not reduced. You are always complete, and it is described in the Vedic literature. Even if the complete is taken away from the complete supreme absolute truth, it yet remains the complete supreme absolute truth. And although many expansions from the complete are visible, the complete is one without a second, since all.
Yeah, we'll stop there. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. This is one Upanishad called Gopala Tapani Upanishad. Okay. Upanishads are, many people say that there is no mention of Krishna in the Vedas. They say like that. And they say they create all this Brahma in the society. So the first counter to that is that it is said in the Bhagavatam that Mahabharata and other literatures, Puranas, are Pancham Veda.
Pancham Veda.
Yeah, 4 Vedas are there. It is given the status in Vedic literature itself. So Vedavyasa is writing Bhagavatam. Vedavyasa has written all the 4 Vedas. He said, no, this is also equally important. Because same author is writing. You cannot say one is not true, one is true. If the same author is writing, or both are true.
Yeah.
If something is fictitious, how can other be true? So same author, Vedavyasa is writing, and he's of the same capacity. Rather, he wrote Bhagavatam at the latest realizations at the end of his life, on the instruction of Narada. Not end of his life, we can say, because Vedavyasa is Chiranjeevi. But, towards after he wrote all the Vedic literatures, Vedavyasa was told by Narada to write Bhagavatam after extra austerities and spiritual realizations. He told him to have full samadhi on Krishna and glorify with him in the heart. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Govinda is the original person, cause of all the causes. It is said that you are the source of Brahman effulgence. So no one should control. Your body is like an ordinary material body. Your body is Akshara, indestructible. Shara, Akshara. Bhagavad Gita says the 2 kinds of living entities, fallible and infallible. Krishna is infallible. A material body is always full of 3-4 miseries, but your body is Sachidananda Vigraha, full of being, bliss, knowledge, and eternity. They're also Niranjana because material body is full of 3-4 miseries. That's why we are in trouble. Because soul is Sachidananda and the body is Asat, Achita, Nirananda. Soul is eternal. Just like we are in water, it's very uncomfortable. Land is very comfortable for us, correct?
Yeah.
Suppose somebody throws you. Similarly, material world is like fish out of water. We are very uncomfortable. Similarly, fish is very uncomfortable in land, correct?
Yes.
So we are feeling like fish out of water because things don't set here. Because we are eternal, this world is temporary. We are full of knowledge, Chit, this world is full of ignorance. We are full of happiness, this world is full of suffering. So it's miseries. But Krishna doesn't have this limitation. He's always Sachidananda. But we are covered by Asat, Achita, Nirananda. Are never contaminated by the material qualities. You exhibit so many covered boy. Potency is never reduced. Yeah, Krishna can, infinity minus infinity is infinity. Krishna can expand into unlimited forms. He remains as it is. Now this becomes very difficult for Mayavadis. They make mistake here. They say we have sheet of paper, you divide it into 20 pieces. Paper is finished. Say like that. Because that's their experience. You got it? Spiritual life starts by accepting that God is inconceivable. Correct? Yes. All the exhibit yourself as covered boys, your transcendental potency is not reduced. Correct? Even though Krishna becomes so many coward boys and cows. Imagine so many Krishna would have done, whole team. There were thousands and lakhs of cows. Hana? But Krishna himself had 9 lakh cows. Krishna can manage. If he can manage 16,000 wives, he can manage 9 lakh cows also. He knows how to do it. But all were having that means like that. So lakhs of Krishna became all. It's inconceivable how he can do. But by doing that, his potency does not reduce. He's very interesting.
Yeah.
Even if the complete is taken away from complete, the complete remains as it is. You know the shloka? Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Then Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. From complete, so many complete come, but still the complete remains complete. Purna means complete, no? In Hindi.
Yes, yeah.
So Om Purnamadaha means spiritual word is complete. Above. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam. Idam means this word. That's also complete. You are on earth, you don't have to run to water for water to moon. Right?
Yeah.
Purnat Purnamudachyate. So Krishna's arrangements are also all complete, coming from the supreme complete. Krishna is complete in himself, correct? He is
Yeah.
no way deficient in any way, is complete. So all whatever he creates is complete. Your body is complete, this earth is complete, everything is complete, universe is complete. And it says in the last line, Purna se Purnamada, even though so many complete units come out of him, Purnameva Vishishtha, he remains still complete. It's a very interesting shloka. So Prabhupada has translated that. Okay? As described in the Vedic literature, that is Ishopanishad. Upanishad is always part of Vedas. It's like Gita is part of Mahabharata. And there are 108 Upanishads, so you can take 108 instructions from the Vedas, which are, you can make unlimited Upanishads, 108 are prominent. Okay? Among them also, then they are taken certain number is prominent. It describes the way, even if the complete is taken away from complete, he remains complete. Supreme Master Truth, although so many expendable, all the many expansions from the complete are visible, the complete is one without a second. Since all your pastimes are spiritual, there is no possibility of them being contaminated by the material modes of nature. Correct? Yeah,
Yes.
continue. This paragraph we can.
When you place yourselves subordinate to your father and mother, Nanda and Yashoda, you are not reduced in your potency. This is an expression of your loving attitude for your devotees. There is no other competitor or second identity than yourself. A person with a poor fund of knowledge concludes that your pastimes and appearance are simply material designations. You are transcendental to both science and knowledge, as it is confirmed in the Gopala Tapani. You are the original Amrita, nectar of immortality, indestructible, as it is confirmed in the Vedas. Amritam Sashvatam Brahme. Brahman is the eternal supreme origin of everything, who has no birth or death.
Okay, so let us understand. Subordinate to your father and mother, you are not reduced in your potency. Just like Krishna was driving Arjuna's chariot, he doesn't become small. He still remains the supreme. Rather, Krishna has a fun playing in the courtyard of the Maharaj. He's having fun. And there is no competitor. Generally people have an idea Saturn is the competitor of God. What nonsense. That kind of God it is that. He has a competitor. He is no competitor. Okay? Conclude a pastimes and IP. That is similar, projecting ourselves to God. In this world, we don't find somebody who doesn't have a competitor. Everybody has a competitor, correct?
Yes,
And it
Prabhuji.
can harm him also. So, but no, Krishna has no competitor. Can conclude their pastimes and appearance are simply material designations. You are transcendent to both nescience and knowledge. You are the original Amrita nectar, indestructible. As it is confirmed in the Veda, Amritam Shashvatam Brahme. Brahman is eternal, supreme origin, everything. There's no birth or death.
Death.
Okay, now we end here today.
Yes, Prabhuji.
One more paragraph, chalo. Isko bas, ye paragraph. 10:30
Right.
is our limit. 10:24 now. 6 more minutes. Yeah.
In the Upanishads, it is stated that the Supreme Brahman is as effulgent as the sun and is the origin of everything, and anyone who can understand that original person becomes liberated from the material conditional life. Anyone who can simply be attached to you by devotional service can know your actual position, your birth, appearance, disappearance, and activities, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Simply by understanding your constitutional position, appearance, and disappearance, one can be immediately elevated to the spiritual kingdom after quitting this present body life.
Okay, so now how do you get attached? Krishna is so great. He is so difficult, such a big hero. But he has one of the greatness. He is moved by love. If you show loving devotion service, as guided by the Acharya, Prabhupada has given some guidance what you should do to please Krishna. And what is the easiest thing to do? Chant Hare Krishna, correct? And if you do that, actually Krishna becomes very, very pleased. Okay? And then we can understand Krishna. He reveals himself. So simply be attached to you by devotion service. Faith builds on faith. So you based on the Shastra Acharyas, you begin devotion service, just like chanting Hare Krishna and other thing. And you see Krishna is reciprocating and your faith develops. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So We close there now today
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay.
because it is anyway. Pictures are coming next now. Correct.
Yeah.
Then we will, after the pictures, we will start next time. Okay. Then everything is fine. So you're not coming for Janmashtami?
Don't know, Prabhuji. I mean, I have to apply for my OCI card.
That is all my classmates are doing that. I see them. They are
Okay.
discussing that a lot.
Yeah.
Something happening, nowadays.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Coming up, yeah, I see them doing. Yeah, they are
The
discussing.
last week I surrendered Indian passport. So they will issue a certificate, and with that certificate, that OCI card has to be applied. And once I get that, I will be able to.
OCI mean?
It's called Overseas Citizen of India.
Take it, great. Overseas Citizen of India, yes.
So until then,
You have to come to India for that?
Prabhuji?
You have to come to India for that? No.
No, from here only, in the consulate. Yeah.
Chalo, okay.
Yeah, so it should.
Tell me what you're saying.
No, was just telling about that. It will take, I think, 2-3 months. That they will issue that card. So yeah.
And also, your parents are not there now with you.
No, Prabhuji.
Sometimes parents, so you cannot move. Sometimes what happens, parents are there, then you can move, Hannah.
Yes.
Your child is there, wife is there. A small child, generally people don't take risk, Hannah. Just stay with the child. Okay, child has started speaking.
Not properly speaking. She makes some noises. Yeah.
But this is the age that give you maximum pleasure, Hannah.
Yes, Prabhuji. It feels pleasant.
And it allows you to sleep in the night.
Yes, Prabhuji. Sometimes I just sleep in the hall or right away from them so that my sleep is not disturbed. So we manage.
Children will disturb the sleep otherwise. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Done.
Jai.
Shri Krishna book ki jai.
Jai.